me tell you something, right? Let me tell you about these girls, yeah. Because a lot of you now are talking about this BBL, Coca-Cola. I'm gonna say pills. I'll say Jack and Jills, pills, Coca-Cola. I'm not gonna say White. I'm gonna say what my friend says, the Jimmy White or the Barry White, if you know what I mean, right? These women, listen. Sit down. Go and sit down. Make yourself a drink. Turn the volume up. Let's have a good little talk here. Because I'm gonna have to show you something. Because, you know, I see it like if my young nephew was meeting some of these women, yeah. Because I fear for him. Yeah, you know, I fear for him. You know, and if, you know, my nephew's meeting some of these women, nah. Because the way they move and the environment, the way they move, and I know how you men like to impress these women, yeah. Nah, it's not good. It's not going to be good, right? Now, a lot of you, like I said, are talking about this BBL, Coca-Cola, Jimmy White, Barry White, talking these girls here, yeah, proper party girls, wild girls, you know, in reference to the Claudia Rayeli situation. Yep. Let me say this, right? These women are ruthless. These women, listen, humans, what's the saying? Men are in love, women are in business. Listen, these women, you're just a means to an end, if that. You know, you think you're a star with 4 or 5 girls' numbers in your phone. These girls got, they're like the forget Man United, they're like the French 1998 football team. Everything, listen, they got backup of man just coming in and out. Top class man's better than you, in and out, flying them out here, flying them out there. Listen, it's about these girls. We're gonna chat, we're gonna talk, yeah. Because I've been in very close proximity with women like this, okay, right? There's a little crew of them. I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't want to, you know. That's what I'm gonna, you know. I don't want to go into detail, but me and them girls have been in close proximity, and I tell you now, these girls, ruthless, devious, as people, they're cool people. Intrinsically, they're cool. Listen, these girls can relate on all levels. Yeah, I mean, let's go back a bit. I don't know if I've uploaded one of my previous videos, the halfway hoe, where I told you about the most dangerous girl on the planet. Yeah, these girls. Very similar, yeah. The halfway hoe was original. It was original. You know what I mean? The original template for these women. But these women now, the BBL kind of girl now. They're graduated now. The BBL, ruthless, yeah. Escort. You can say that. I mean, I've seen a few videos, and some guys have said these women. See my previous video anyway. But some guys have said these women are doing certain things. That's standard. Listen, unless you got excessive technical game and you have got the certain things they want, you're good, you're fine. But other men, sorry for saying that. Other men, listen to me. You ain't got the funds to, because don't forget these are fast girls. What you want to do is hang up them, chill, maybe have a brandy, have a weed. Classic black, the classic black rude boy hookup. They're past all that long time. They're past you. That's not enough. That's a minor. That's boy. Listen, these women see you as a PUSSY. You're weak. You're nothing. Listen, listen. These women see you as a non-entity. They see you as a geek, right? Even the man is a bit of a rude boy now, a bit of a swagger, a bit of weed, this and that, a bit of a naughty guy. They see you as weak. He goes on a different level, yeah? I'm talking about the same level as those girls are on, yeah? And similarly, the girls I know, right, let's start from the top. BBL, listen, that's standard, listen. These girls get it the way they get it, yeah? We know how they get it, yeah? Do their thing, flying out. I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going here, I'm going there. They shoot off, you know. When I say they're ruthless and devious, They've got no loyalty to you, no loyalty to family, and no loyalty to their friends. They're all separate entities, yeah? Do you know a little thing? You might call another girl in to do a little group thing and give man a double beat if he's paying for it, you know? One man in the front, one man in the back, you know? If she's going solo, these girls ain't playing, yeah? So what you think, whatever you've done, and let me say this, yeah? Because when I was coming up into the game, yeah, right? I was a nice guy. I was naive like you. I was just a nice guy. I was going to university, you know, little Jodie C days. I was a nice guy. And it's funny, because one of my boys, R.I.P., my brother now, one of my brothers, crew, he was more or less the bad guy in the crew. He's like, no. I remember back in the day, I chatted to this girl, and I was like, oh, she's cute, man, get on, she's nice, da. I like her. He goes to me straight. She don't respect you. I said this before in one of my videos. What do you mean? She's chatting back. I'm texting her, she's texting back, or calling me, she's calling me back. I go straight, no, she don't respect you. You linked her? No, but we're working on it. I said, no, she don't respect you. Simples. And, you know, looking back now, he's right. But he would be, that would be the rude boy of that area. But the same thing applies. Because the mad thing is, when you have the nice guy and the bad guy meeting in the middle agreeing on something, that's when we have a problem. And what was the problem? These women. We're saying this, listen, we're saying straight. The agreement was, no matter how bad you think you was, how many women you've had in your phone, how much, you know, you're doing this and that, seeing this one, seeing that one, you're a minor compared to them. Think of the worst thing you've ever done. She's done 10 times that. And the quicker you learn that, then you're set free. Then you're free. You're free from the cage. Free from the cage of socialization where you were taught that, like I said before, previous video, sugar and spice, all things nice. But let's not forget, yeah, looking at that again, yeah, the girl drove into the girl's on the floor, girl got out the car and continued the licks. That is a different level. That's a different level. That's people say mental health, nah, that's a dark. Forget that. Scratch that in this instance. Yeah, that is a dark-hearted person, and that's what I'm saying to you. These people are on a different. They're different. As a Cockney man would say, that's a different bacon. He's weak. He's weak. Because I mean, them girls are broke bread, yeah, and we've hung out and had fun, yeah. Obviously, but even there, listen, them girls, dare I say it, them girls will, dare I say it, duck a Rick, suck a dick, whatever you want to say, you got what I'm saying, and they'll bounce off for the next man. There's no loyalty. These are dark-eyed girls. So when I'm seeing that the other girls attacking the girl and she's on the floor after hitting her in the car, boom, that don't make sense. And the funny thing is, I got the video, I was going to download the video for the previous video, the same girl that did that is talking about be nice. You know, be nice. That's them. I mean, people talk about bipolar, these girls are on a different level. And the thing is that these kind of girls, the BBL, Coka-Cola, travelling, these girls, listen, yeah, BBL's that standard. Them girls go to Europe, get it done, because they got the funds, yeah, because they're beating the guys, they're getting the funds that way. Then they'll do all that, the cosmetics, get the bottom done, get all that done. That's standard, yeah. Look at that. Listen, people blame social media. Maybe. I need to look more into that. But these women they're a different level to you, yeah. I mean, I remember one time, boy, there's 3 girls in 24 hours. I thought, yeah, I'm a don, I'm a G, I'm a god. You know, I was just, you know what I mean, living that life. And these were fit girls. I was like, yeah. You know, you're young and, you're like that. Not saying it's right. Well, I was single, they were single, and man was just doing his thing. But listen, that's how mindless of them girls. What? You done 3 girls in 24 hours? You done 3 girls in 24 hours? The girls take you straight. That's a minor. 10 mans in an hour. The girls are chopping it up. And they feel no way about it. In fact, they look at other girls and say, yeah, you're weak. You can't diss me because they'll say, I'm living the life that you wish you could live. I'm being nice. You'd love to be me. They think because they've got a bit of glamour, perceived glamour. They think because I look like this, you'd love to be me. You know, because I travel all over the world. They go to they go all over because they get flown out, or when they fly themselves, link up guys, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they say, yeah, I'm flying out. I look glamorous. I'm flying out. I'm getting paid big money. Got big money in the bank. I'm good. You want to be me, and in a way, you know, you could argue they're free because they're independent. They're banging and slanging who they want. They do what they want, technically speaking. You know, to counter a very radical feminist point of view, because they can argue I'm free. You know, take a bully blue. Yeah, she's not because she's free. I'm a millionaire. I fly out and do what I want. This and that, X, Y, Z. And guess what? You know, there's always some plum who's going to marry her anyway. Who's going to want to marry her anyway. So you should say, yeah, look, at the end of all this, look at me, I'm married. Who's that one? Who's that? I think there's two few girls who done all their pornography films, getting rinsed out like hands, and then they're getting married. And then they're turning around telling people, oh, I want to get this pornography banned because X, Y, Z, I'm not like that anymore. Lord, listen, these BBL girls, yeah. I mean, listen, and that's the thing, yeah. You can actually click with these girls, be all good. I don't know, same ethnicity. You're black, she's black. You know, you're maybe a 10. You're a Don, and she's a fine-looking girl in her own right, and you really got on. But hey, you feel as a man, you may garner certain feelings and think, yeah, she's cool. We can work something. Nah. Let me tell you a story, yeah, before I go, yeah. One of the same-sex girls, yeah, chat to one of the guys, yeah. By coincidence, I heard the brother, yeah, was all chatting, blah, 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 blah. It's about me and a few mans talking. I remember this because, you know, somehow I'm not going to go to DL, but we all know each other and start talking. One man's like trying to get in there, kind of doing this thing. And one thing the other guy said to him was very poignant. This is key now. When you hear this video, you must hear this what I'm going to say next. I've given you 2 nuggets tonight in this video, and this is the second one. You know what he said to the guy? Because you know, he doesn't even know him like that. Because I kind of know them both, but yeah, he said to my man, he goes, yeah, you know what, bro? I see what you're trying to do. You know, you're cool. I see you're a nice guy. I see what you're trying to do, but you're doing it wrong. I goes, what do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, they're cool. He goes, no, you're not cool. I was like, right, let me hear this. And he dropped the A-bomb. He's like, no. It's like you're showing you care for her kind of thing. I was like, rah. I was thinking, what's he mean? He goes, no, I can tell you. You care for her. And she doesn't want that. Don't forget, he knows her, isn't it? Sorry. She goes straight, you know, he said, you're care for her, you're caring for her. And man thought to him, I thought, hold on. The old man Giant in me came out. The old Zodiac man came out and said, but I need meant to care for him. I need meant to have feelings and care kind of thing. Then I remembered, one of my little lessons, but said for another little Joe, it's like, yeah, you care for her. No, you care for her. And it sounds off-key, it sounds backward. You know, it's in the real world's terms, you're meant to care for someone, isn't it? You're meant to, aren't you? Your partner, you're meant to care to a point, to an extent. I mean, I'm past that stage now, but there's no, if me and a woman get on and I'm loyal to everything and she's loyal, so we break up, of course you're going to care for your partner because you guys have history together. But no, you broke it down. No, you show you care for her. That's not, and I thought about it and go, yeah, by doing that you're pushing her away, because I know the kind of girls are like, they're free-spirited. You care for her, that's a bit of a Klingon. But it's deeper than that. You care for her like you want to, you know, you care for her, you look out for her, you care, you want to like, you know, no, see if she's all right, you care. No. Normal girl, yes. Normal girl, a clean cut, like I said before, a clean cut Bicky from Africa. He looks nice, and you get on well, you marry her working, it's cool, and you really get on well, and she's there for you, you're there for her. Yes, you can do that. But these girls, listen, it's going on a bit long now. These kind of girls, listen, you do that, she'll body you, mate. She will body you. you get no pum. You know what I mean? I bet she might see you some side snatch or a bit of side breast, but you ain't getting nothing. Because she's got you already. And there's levels to that, because the normal girl, that's a challenge, we know this. And the normal girl will have you. But these girls are different, because they're totally free-spirited. They're along among themselves. There's some BBL girl. What? That's weak. That's no. She'll probably let off to, boy, Mr. Bean, then let off to you, because you're that weak. Trust me. Learn from the master. Trust me. And once she says that weakness, nah, she ain't feeling you. And when she cuts you off, that's it. You try to call back, nah. And the more you call, she just lock you off. Lock you off like Ashley Cole. Lock the door, mate. You ain't going nowhere. That's it. Done. Lock you off like John Terry. You ain't going nowhere. So John Terry in a deep block, if you know football. You ain't getting through. That's it. Because there's not. That's it. Listen, there might be a part 2 to this one, so stay tuned. But yeah, if you haven't done it already, follow me on TikTok, YouTube. We do. All right, later.